All right, David here with the McCown Company with another article. Just looking up stuff here that I think we should all be thinking about. So, breaking news. For the last 3 years, Americans were told that prices exploded because of inflation. We've all heard this before. Supply chain issues and labor shortages. But now we have the receipts straight from corporate earnings calls showing what really happened. And I've been saying this the whole time. Your grocery bill went up 30%. Your rent skyrocketed. Gas hit record highs. And companies told you that rising costs forced them to raise prices. But here's what they told their shareholders at the exact same time. Pepsi CFO said, "We may increase margins even as costs go down and prices stay elevated." Tyson Foods said higher prices more than offset higher costs. 2023 costs went back down, but prices stayed high. The gap became pure profit. And where did your money go? Research studies 22 major companies with 7 million workers. Shareholders gained 1.5 trillion in wealth. Workers got less than 2% of that, about $1 an hour. Disgusting. Some companies spent 5 times more on stock buybacks than on worker raises. This wasn't an accident. It was a business model. They cut wages, they raise prices, they pocket the difference, they buy back the stock, make CEOs rich, repeat it. This isn't inflation. This is extortion. The biggest transfer of wealth from workers to corporations in modern history, and now you know why. Hershey CFO bragged that pricing gains more than offset inflation. General Mills explained their profit jump by getting smarter about pricing. Procter & Gamble reported an $800 million profit increase by not passing cost savings down to consumers. They weren't passing costs along. They were using inflation as cover to jack up prices and pad profits. And the Federal Reserve backs it up. Before the pandemic, corporate profits drove about 11% of inflation. From 2021 to 2023, corporate profits drove 53% of inflation. In 2021 alone, the Kansas City Fed found 60% of inflation was pure profit taking. Here's the playbook. 2021, companies raised prices before their costs went up. Profits hit record highs. 2022, costs did rise, but companies had already raised prices way beyond that. 2023, costs went back up. Prices stayed high. The gap became pure profit. And where did your money go? Research studied 22 major companies with 7 million workers. Shareholders gained 1.5 trillion in wealth. Workers got less than 2% of that and about $1 an hour. Same companies spent 5 times more on stock buybacks than on worker raises. And this wasn't an accident. It was pure business model. Cut wages, raise prices, pocket the difference, buy back stock, make CEOs rich, and repeat. This isn't inflation. This is extortion. The biggest transfer of wealth from workers to corporations in modern American history. And now you know. Guys, this is disgusting. We put people over profits. That's how we should be doing this. But these corporations have no soul. Increased profit margins. Name of the game. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And now we go back to our other article we read earlier, that they're subsidizing these million-dollar corporations, employees, so they can get benefits. They're reporting billions and billions of dollars, hundreds of billions of dollars in profits, but yet their employees can't afford to buy groceries. They're on food stamps, Medicaid. That means we're paying the bill. They're paying it too. They're getting taxed every check. You know, people that work a 40-hour week jobs full time need to be making wages that reflect that. And that's what would happen if we didn't have corporate entities that have no soul running this country and running the world. Instead, we need to get something in place that makes human profitability the main thing. Because what drives a strong country is strong, independent Americans. This system is breaking us down to where everybody's dependent on the system. Even people working 40 hours a week. Guys, you guys got to wake up and get mad about this. You got to quit sitting around and thinking everybody's going to do it for you. We got to take this country back. We've got to band together and get loud and proud about this. Pick up our phones, call our representatives, get registered to vote if you can. It's vital, guys. Have a great day. See you on the next one.